to take my Secret Santa present to a Secret Santa party. It's true. Sorry. What's something you guys have forgotten recently?
Math.
Math? What, math? Alright, here's Water presents math.
There's a giant blackboard, like the kind of like flip over and you keep doing equations on the other side.
One side is chalk, the other side is chalk.
It's old and rickety, and its wheels squeak.
It has a lot of chalk down here and then a marker for some reason, because it clearly doesn't need to be used.
There are permanent marker drawings all over it.
All the teachers who have used it scratch their initials in the side.
It spins by itself.
It's still going.
Some say it's still going to this day.
It was the only chalkboard in Peoria County, Illinois.
It is
50 years.
It is knowledge.
It is here to teach you something good.
Over here we have a big old band.
One of its headlights is out. The other one just kind of comes down to the flickers.
Its wheels squeak.
This door's hanging off on a hinge.
This door is missing.
This baby runs.
This van used to be used to solve mysteries.
Yet multiple crimes have been committed inside of it.
This band has a lot of heart.
This van hides secrets.
This van used to have a color, but now it's just primer because it's been worn off by the sun.
This van is wizened with age.
This van is adventure.
This van is freedom.
Over here, we have a well. It's a big well that goes down.
There are the bones of many children inside.
It gives the purest water.
Some people throw wishes into it.
Some people throw the bones of children into it.
Those wishes tend to come true.
This well tells all its secrets.
This well was built in the 1920s on an old farm.
This well supported that whole town as it grew and boomed.
But now they tap directly into the river and this well is abandoned.
This well is lonely.
As well as hopeless.
This van killed, or this well killed babies. We don't feel bad for it.
I don't feel bad about it.
Are you kidding me? You were late again to dinner with my parents, and you came in stinking drunk. I am sick of it, Jerry!
Well, how else am I supposed to deal with your parents? Ted?
No, maybe just show up and be a regular person and talk to them.
Sober?
Yeah!
They're the two most despicable people I've ever met. I don't know how you came from their loins. But I'm so glad you did.
Aww.
But they're annoying.
That's not cool. And you know I come from a long line of clowns. I just wish you'd appreciate them the way I do.
I showed you my ancestry report. My great-great-grandmother was the first bearded lady. She got exploited by Barnum and Bailey. So how am I supposed to like clowns?
Okay, we know there's been a long feud between bearded ladies and clowns. And you and I are the first ones to bridge the gap, and you have to show up drunk to Christmas dinner.
Maybe they find it funny.
They didn't. They didn't at all. It just looks like they're happy because they had the makeup on. They were not. I can tell.
Your mom squirted me with the flour. I thought that was good.
That's her angry flower! She has two! Pay attention, you know, Jerry. This isn't working. My grandpa was right. A guy who came from a bearded lady could never be with a guy who came from clowns.
We can't let them win, Ted. The world doesn't want us to be together. We can fight it. we're strong enough.
Okay, but do me one thing. Shave your mom.
Everything or?
No, it's not.
Yes, Jebediah. Everything on this field will be yours one day.
All I gotta do is sacrifice everything I love?
That's right.
Oh, all right.
Speaking of which, I have bad news, Jebediah. Your
Okay.
mother isn't around anymore.
What?
I sacrificed her for this harvest.
What am I gonna use for the next harvest?
I don't know, I kept a healthy distance from you so you wouldn't choose me.
I sold my soul to do evil stuff and now you're abandoning me? I can't believe you do that to me, evil demon guy.
I'm sorry, those are the rules.
Fine, I'm letting this puppy go. You don't deserve it.
Wait, let's not get rid of the puppy.
It's gone.
Okay, fine. If you want to work together, I guess we can work out another deal.
How about you and I?
I'm with you so far.
We go to the next village. No, wait, no.
Wait.
It won't work.
Are you trapped? No, we can go there. We can go there right now. I'm a demon. Yeah, we can go.
Okay, let's go. You'll see why I'm apprehensive.
Okay.
Poof! The next village.
Ah, my magic worked.
They all wear wigs. It's weird, right?
Oh my god. This is such an... Hey. This is perfect. You can find someone here to sacrifice.
I gotta, talk to them and be friends with them.
Yeah, you gotta learn to love them.
Pardon me. Oh, God, I'm a virgin. See you around.
They're like the easiest to sacrifice.
I don't want to sacrifice this.
No, I think it's time to put old Bessie back to pasture and get a new feed.
I don't have any money. I can't. I gotta fix this. I gotta get to work.
You've had this car, this rundown piece of shit, for years.
As long as our friendship, Clyde.
Yeah, man. It's...
No, I'm afraid if I lose this, I could lose you.
I'll be honest. You keep this, you lose me. I'm tired of being seen in this thing. Look at shit.
Clyde, we've had so many memories in it, and we took it off the door so we can get air. We've done some pretty cool things to it. We've done some pretty cool things over these last 15 years. I don't want you going anywhere.
Yeah, I know it's been awesome sliding over the hood. You just don't want to go right into the inside, but I would like some safety when we drive. Seat belts, a horn that doesn't honk every time you turn left. You hold on to things too long, Ned. And this is another thing,
Clyde, you get a 401k at work and all of a sudden you're a fucking genius. I don't understand why we just can't get by on this hunk of shit.
okay, yeah, I'm doing well now. I am an assistant manager at the second largest call center in Milwaukee. So maybe if you could keep up with me and my new lifestyle, this wouldn't happen.
Who's gonna fix the car then?
Get a new one! This car sucks, and you are holding on to it like you hold on to everything. Remember when we were kids and you wouldn't stop riding your bike everywhere, even though we were well into our teenagers? We had licenses.
I still got my bike.
Of course you do. Another thing you're still holding on to.
Yeah, the van can store everything.
You've been wearing the same jeans for 30 years now. Buy new jeans.
They're stuck to my skin. Come off. Clyde, I don't like change.
Yeah, clearly. But you got to. Or what? Just gonna sit here in your gross old jeans over your disgusting old car next to a bike with one wheel? Where did the other wheel go?
Well, if I put it up on a rock, I can use it like a stationary.
What do you want to visit me for, son?
I got a surprise for you, Mom. Just sit tight.
Okay, I got the cookies you like. What are you doing with that straight razor?
Oh, I can't pretend this farce anymore. I'm gonna shave you. Not all over.
Oh,
Just your face.
Son, this is my only means of independence. You can't shave me. I come from a long line of bearded ladies. This is our heritage. If you have daughters, they'll have beards.
But
Did that fiance of yours put you up to this?
it's the only way to save our relationship. I didn't get the beard gene. So why should I even feel attached to it? Why should I even care? You know, I feel part of this family sometimes.
You're my only son. I care about you.
Then try to experience life like I do.
Bare-faced.
Unbearded. I live that way every day. How could you?
I'm sorry. We put you in that special school for non-bearded children, and we thought it was best. Son, think about this. You want to go back on your family because a boy calls you pretty, smooth-faced gelatin?
He likes me despite my smooth face. He sees past it. The gift of judgment.
I'm not.
You've never accepted me. You put me in a special school in another country because you were ashamed.
What was I supposed to do? Send my non-bearded son to school with the other normal kids?
Yes! Make me feel loved. Embrace me. Try to understand me. Ted does.
I told you from the beginning, that no-good clown boy doesn't belong to me.
Clowns.
Son, your mother's right, and if you shave, I'll have nowhere to live. You hate your parents.
I don't hate you. I need to do this for me. And you have to figure something out for you. I can't keep just hopping my life for you guys anymore. I've done enough.
No! I haven't used my legs in years!
So, you're pure of heart, you've never gotten laid, you've gone to church every week.
Sure have, pal. Anything I can do for you? Need your car waxed? House painted?
Gosh, you guys are really nice here.
You want my ball? I'll get another one.
Wow, okay. Let's say you and this entire town were not to be sacrificed, what would you just do on a regular basis?
Me and Sally over here, we like to go to the shelter on the weekends, and we knit blankets for all the poor orphans.
Oh.
Sally's real good at it. She makes their face into it. Bright as a day.
Can I see one of them?
Maybe. Depends. Who are you going to sacrifice first?
Guys, this is a lot of pressure. So let me confer real quick. Just they want me to choose. I don't know who to choose.
I got it for you. You're in a tough spot.
We sure are cold, mister, back here in the orphanage.
You gotta choose one, that's the deal. You Here, use this pitchfork.
Yeah, give him this ball.
Oh,
Bring
yes!
the
Sir? I want to take this weight off your mind. I'll take the hit for Sally here. It's no reason she should go dying too. When I'm perfectly good sacrificial lamb. But at least have my ball back first. Just to say goodbye.
That's currently, I don't know where it went. Where'd the ball go?
Feels off. Feels off, little ball. You know what?
I got this ball. I got it.
You know, my parents used to keep me warm, but now it's just quilts if you could get one at some point.
You gotta end one.
I don't know who to choose.
We gotta help Tim. But we gotta stop the demon. What's the lesser evil?
You.
So, do I help Timmy or do I sacrifice myself? I'm confused.
This is gonna give me that nice new car I wanted, right?
Yes, listen, we've been here for an hour. If you don't pick one, deal's off. Just go stab. Look. You got a ball!
You got a boat! You got me both colors!
Right. I said my top employee needs the top car. And then I couldn't decide what the top car was, so I got you both. Keep up the good work.
I would have tried them both, but
Oh. Yeah. They're like, maybe you had like a friend who could like drive a car with you. You know what I mean? Because there's a pair of cars for a pair of friends. And unless you had like a big falling out with someone you really cared about, this should be fine. And I need you to practice for the big double car race. Yeah, remember, your job's on the line.
no, I had a friend. He wouldn't change. He held on to one car, and would you ride with me?
Boss to best friend?
It's a weird transition, but
Yeah, I would love to. I didn't plan for this.
and if we lose, I don't lose my
No,
job now.
boss first, then friend.
Wait.
So if we lose, you're fucked.
I feel like your heart's probably not in this race.
I'm in it to win it. That's what's important. My heart's not in the friendship, it is in the race.
Oh. I used to have a friend who was into all this with me, but I guess we'll try our best, right?
Yeah. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Hi, sir. When the bell goes off, you go.
Wait! What are you?
Oh, who it is?
Oh, hi, Clyde.
Oh, Ned! I see you got a new car finally!
Oh, yeah, Joseph's been treating me real right. I see you've been two-timing as well.
That's your ex. Oh.
He's my friend. I don't think never.
I mean,
fishing together.
there was tension, okay? There was some tension. This is my friend that I was telling you about.
He said I'd never make anything of myself. I am.
Look at this boss over there, so smug. Let's beat their ass.
Yeah, I don't like them. They judge me without getting to know me.
I judge first, race second.
You took my Clyde. That's all I need to know.
Fine, let's let the cars do the talking.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, son. I won't be able to make it for any advice. You know, I did some horrible things, and that's why I'm in here.
Yeah, I know, Dad. And I understand that, and I miss you.
I miss you too, but I want some pictures of the bearded lady while I'm in here. They make me happy knowing that you're happy.
We've come to settle the score.
Oh, you came on the day I got out of prison.
Look, our boys want to be together.
That's fine with me.
I regrew this beard.
And I like it. And I want my son to like it.
Can we mend the long feud between bearded ladies and clowns?
Yes,
For our children's sake.
I've changed my ways. I'll never do a bad thing again.
You're gonna.
Pretty hard to do for a clown.
Oh, it's a sad clown now.
But are you really sad, or are you just, this is the face?
I'm really sad. Well, we should all work together.
I'm doing this for my kid.
And I'm doing this for my son.
All right, if there are no objections, then the bride and our groom will now exchange vows.
I promise. Always make room in my tiny car. I promise. To honk my nose twice, meaning you look nice today. And I promise every day to put on the happiest makeup that I have. For you.
I promise to let you be my beard for my entire life. Be willing always to shave off a family member's hair if it means saving ours.
I want you to shave your grandma in front of all of our friends and family.